Hi and welcome to Lippy Presents Ghost News Network. Today is our paranormal news and discussion, and we're going to be talking about the new Ghost Hunter show. We have had a few weeks, a couple of episodes have aired, 3 I think in total so far, and what do we think about it so far? What do we think of the new version of Ghost Hunters?
I've only seen the first 2 so far.
Yep.
So far, I feel like they're sticking to their original. I kind of like it. I hope it keeps going the way it's going. Especially like the first episode when you saw the school, where they had the so-called apparition, walk through. I mean, they didn't even have to look at the camera to know right away what it was. It was a cobweb. It's grand, so I have a lot of faith in him. I really hope he sticks to it and does right on the field. I think he will. I think that's one of the reasons why he left the original Ghost Hunter show, was because it just was getting too nutty. So I really hope that he has like a say in production, executive production, all that kind of titles where he kind of controls it. And I really hope that it's gaining good viewing, because it can show production and TV shows, hey, you don't need to capture stuff all the time, like you could do a show on debunking what the true paranormal is really about, keeping real in the field. So I like it so far. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I think it's really good so far. I've been really happy with it. I had a couple of little minor complaints, which some of you guys know, about the show in general. But it's a new show and there are new people.
Right.
I mean, some of them were on the old show, but at that point I wasn't really sure. The 2 co-leads had been on Ghost Hunters in the past. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, the 2 co-lead investigators have been on the show. I don't think they were main cast members, but they had popped up from time to time. But yeah, I really like that they're sticking to that first couple of season routine. It just, I feel, it's funny because it's not something that's new, but it's something that's so old, it's new again. There's a new generation of people that are going to come in and watching it, and it's shows like that that make this field worth doing. That gives us the proper visual that you want to be seen as. We don't want to be seen as Zach Baggins. We're not coming in all hot and heavy and screaming at the walls and this, that, the other thing. And it's coming in with the right mind, the right eye for what you're looking for, and to really just be more about understanding than provoking, which I think is what more shows are about now, more the provoking aspect. So I'm really happy with it so far. Like you said, hopefully they stay down that, and executives don't start breathing down their neck that we need to see cool stuff.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I like it so far. I've seen all 3 episodes. I like the way they're approaching it. I like the team. It feels like it's a good balance of personalities and experiences, which is good. A lot like us. And same. I just hope they stick to this format, because they're doing what made the original Ghost Hunters so good early on.
Yeah.
And instead of where it drifted off to, where all the other shows have drifted off to. So hopefully it sticks that way. Yeah, I mean, it's not, so far, not sensationalized at all. And it's nice to see, it's kind of what we're trying to show that we do. It's nice to see someone with a big platform doing that.
Right.
Yeah, I like it. It's like you said it earlier, it's nice because they do make the episodes fun. It's real ghost hunting made enjoyable, even so far as the ways they debunk things. Like you brought up the cobweb. It's not just like, oh, that's a cobweb. How do you know it's a cobweb? We just know. Don't worry about it. They go in, they explain, they cut up. They're like, this is why we know, this is how this works, and all this stuff. So they make that debunking fun, whereas, no, they're not catching everything all the time, but they're still making it enjoyable, especially for newer audiences, and I hope they continue to keep that up.
Right.
And
Very interesting.
That's literally great.
Oh,
Yeah.
Grant isn't
absolutely.
somebody who looks at a camera and says, "Oh yeah, well it could be this and it could be that." No, he climbs up, he gets in its
Yeah.
face, he wants to see every aspect
Yeah,
of it. I love
the style.
that style that he brings. So I think it really adds to it.
And I like the fact, like you said, like it's not just saying, "Oh, it's a cobweb," because when you have a client, that's not going to cut it. You got to explain how did you figure that out,
Right.
You know, and they go that extra mile, which is awesome to see that. You know, it's really showing, hopefully, groups out there that are watching. This is how you debunk and take it to the fullest extent. You know, so but yeah, I definitely agree with that. Absolutely. So.
And that's a good point too, you know, considering like we had a case recently where someone showed us a Nest video
Mm-hmm.
and it looked like they said they had an orb on the Nest video, but you know, we looked at it and we believed it to be a bug crawling across the lens. But they said, you know, they thought us, how do you know that? You can't prove 100% that it was because we weren't there and it wasn't happening. Like with them, they could climb up on the ladder and pull the cobweb down, and it's a cobweb. You know, we can say in our experience, we believe that it's a bug crawling across the lens. That's what it looks like to us. You know, we're not seeing the legs, but to be able to back it up and say, yeah, it's a cobweb. Look, here it is. You know,
Yeah,
it lends a lot of credence to what they're doing.
I mean, we kind of do some of that stuff when we're investigating in houses. You know, we do our initial EMF sweeps and
Carbon monoxide.
And if there is high EMF and somebody's getting affected by that, you know, the first thing we say is, hey, move this item or see what happens when you get that taken care of and see what happens with the activity. You know, it's trial by error. You know, it's all really you can do until you find the source. So, no, it's good. I like the show so far. So.
Yep. Anybody have anything you want to add? No?
You good?
All right, so what do you guys think of the new Ghost Hunter show? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you haven't yet, you can give this video a like, share, and subscribe. And you can also follow us along by clicking the little notification bell to know when all of our content is being uploaded to YouTube. So thank you guys so much for joining us on this latest edition of Ghost News Network. And until next time, take care, guys.